Hello traders out there in Traderland. My name's Des Woodruff. I am an analyst, a mentor, and also your host here at Grok Trade. And the markets are down, as what we expected here. The Dow down 0.2%, the S&P down 0.5%. And we have the NASDAQ down 0.6%, Russell's down over 1%. But the thing I want to share with you is the banks, financials here, down almost 2%. Gang, markets are only as strong as the financials. Financials are down significantly. Matter of fact, it's been that way for a long time now. You have a divergence taking place. The question is, how long can the banks weaken underneath this up move that we're seeing in the markets? You know, we are way overextended, what is called overbought for you technical guys, and we have gold up ever so slightly. Here we are taking a look at the S&P Daily per usual. Had this big symmetrical triangle. We broke out of it and continue to rally. And for those of you who want the very latest of trading education and trading and market information, you come in pre-market before the market opens to watch our videos. I told you in this morning's video that there, because of this thrusting pattern, it's a bearish thrusting pattern. Some of you might call it a bearish harami pattern from yesterday, but in technicals tell us that we had a slight gap up, and then it closed above the center mass of the previous bar. So that makes it a thrusting pattern for all you trading geeks out there. Now, so we had a significant chance of a drop. Pre-market, I said, be looking for a close below yesterday's low. Sure enough, we got that. And we're talking about this trend line coming up, be a good chance that we'd actually close above it. And sure enough, we did. We have a lower high, lower low. Now, anytime you have a series of higher highs, higher lows, and then you receive a candlestick with a lower high and a lower low, that in our book is called a pivot. That means things are changing. The sentiment is changing. The bears are now in control. I don't care if this is a white candlestick, a green candlestick, or a purple candlestick. Lower highs, lower lows, bears are in control. All right. However, we don't have a defined leg yet. A defined leg means we need two or more candlesticks dropping. Now, we have one candlestick with a lower high, lower low. Will we get a second candlestick with a lower high and a lower low? If so, we will have a defined down leg starting. In that point, you could have a nasty candlestick dropping down here. I mean a big one dropping. So I would be finding support in that case at 1129, but what I would think is you'd actually drop down here a little bit lower down here to probably 1123.5 to a definite support at 1116, 1117. That I could see. Now, the other thing I could see if the market still have some strength, still wanting to go bullish, is an inside trading day. Something lower than today's high, something higher than today's low, an inside trading day right here. And starting to build a high base above this trend line coming across. I could see that. But if the markets just have all sorts of steam in it, and we have some good economic news, and we get a pop here, and we're going to rally, I could see us making higher highs, but I don't see us going above 1150. I'd see us stopping there, finding some major resistance at that point. So here, I'm leaning towards the bearish side, but I need confirmation before I pull the trigger on that. Because we could definitely base sideways. Like here, look at this. We have a lower high, lower low. There's your pivot. But the next day, you get a higher low, higher high. There's nothing come to fruition. There was no confirmation of a down leg. Pivot. No confirmation. Here we have a pivot. Will we have confirmation? That's the question. Here, like this. See this? Lower high, lower low. That next day, boom, big crack. So this could be another big crack here. If we get a small one where you get a little small candlestick, I could see us staying above this 1129, 1130 area. But I would like to see some movement. We like movement here in the markets. And I could see a pullback coming down here at 1116, a few days, come down here about 1100, and then be looking for some nice bullish plays here. So we want to watch this pretty closely, what's taking place here in the markets. and the chat room. Throughout the day, we're talking about what we're seeing, what in the markets. We're calling out market internals. We're picking up a lot of traction here in the chat room. It is free, and it's for anybody that has the abilities to, throughout the day, to be able to come in to check out the website and to come in and pull up a chat room. And in that chat room, you can actually undock it where that just the little chat window pops up, and you can have that sitting on whatever screen that you want it to. So it's very cool. So anyway, there it is. We have the forums. Go in there in the forums, chat it up, read what people are chatting or posting in there, and feel free to jump into some conversation. And you want to increase your trading education. Make sure you're always thinking that way. Take care and safe trading to you.